So now we're gonna pressurize it through the filler to see if there's any more leaks or any air bubbles or anything of that sort. So I think it was this guy we used. Okay. This guy goes on here. We are now airtight. Okay, we are now building pressure. Let's see. This system is, I think, a 13 or a 16 pound system. Everything is closed. So I guess the 9 psi and the overflow starts to bubble over. It is holding pressure. I put the new hose in, got it running, had to fill up with coolant. I think I actually got some of the pressure bleeding in it. The cap was bad on the overflow here. This cap was only holding about 9 psi. So we topped it off. It's running now, it's warming up, and we're gonna go drive it. Otherwise it held about 15 psi, 16 psi, which is good. So hopeful about this. It didn't leak any coolant. I filled all the overflows up, including this guy under the headlight here. That one, and this is topped off, so it has plenty of coolant in the system. So the vacuum line's back on, preparing the manifold, this pipe up right here, and that clamp, and we should be good to go. So hopefully, on our maiden voyage for about the 48th time, this car won't overheat. Fingers crossed. All right, well, we're on the inaugural freeway run, holding at about 3,500 RPM. It seems happy. So it was mainly an issue when it was at high RPM. So let me try and close these windows up. It's fucking loud. Alright, so we're holding it at 3,500. The needle is not moving. Good sign. Let's do another loop if it continues to stay there. And if it does, then we should be fine. But if it doesn't, then we're back to the starting point. So let's see. It's not moving. I held it high for this whole drive, and it was warm at the shop, so I left while it was warm, not a little bit cold. Well, everybody, we did it. I think we'll find out. So we're driving it home right now. We can get back. I'm gonna watch the temps, but it made it on its voyage. It's blowing warm air now. Woo! Man, what a whole ordeal this has been. Still cruising. As I say, the check engine light comes on, dude. There's no winning with this car. It's unreal. And I don't know how to check it because this is not an OBD2 car. But hopefully we make it home. Temps are still good. Everything's still good. We have a little pressure. So I guess we'll get home and figure Look who made it home. All in one piece, except that check engine light. We'll figure that out later. Let's see if it... So we made it home, no problem. Other than that check engine light, I don't know if it's just now that it's moving again after like 2 years, something is like slightly out of whack, or it's just back in its usual mood. So we'll see now. But now that we made it home, we can get back to it. And we'll go pick up the Evo tonight. Yay. So now with the car home, it cooled off a little bit. I'm gonna actually bleed the system one last time, just to make sure there's no air. Now that everything is tight, there's no leaks anywhere. So we got the funnel on where the filler is. Poured a little bit of coolant in it just so there's some level to it, so it's not sucking in, so it doesn't suck in any air. So yeah, let's get to this bleeding process and we should be good to move on to the fun stuff like suspension, interior, anything else but the engine and drivetrain. So still, don't worry, I got my supervisor here watching guard, and we're good to go. So let's get the bleeding going.